Hello and welcome to the number one wrestling podcast in the world, the Backstage Wrestler Podcast. Again, your hosts, Eric and Elvis. We're here to bring you the weekly wrestling news and, of course, top stories, drama, all that other stuff that happens in between.
No drama, hopefully.
Yeah, no drama this week. I think so. But yeah, what'd you think of wrestling this week?
Oh, it was really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to say like promos and stuff on Raw, but they were all really
Yeah.
good. And then the tournament has been going on in AEW. Has been fire. The matches.
Yeah, the matches have not
match
disappointed for
crazy.
sure. No, yeah, I've
We had
enjoyed wrestling a lot this week.
a few good things on NXT Deadline.
Yeah, which I wish we could have went to. It was in Connecticut, so it wasn't that far from us. But
I wanted to go to SmackDown. It was literally 5 minutes from where I live, but literally the tickets sold out so quick, and the only tickets that were left were like super high, and they skyrocketed like to like quadruple the price once they announced CM Punk was going to be there.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever. And to be honest, the SmackDown was like,
it was okay.
It was okay, but to pay all that money to go see it, nah.
I'll
wait for a pay-per-view.
Well, we learned our lesson. We just got to get the ticket as soon as they announce it.
Yeah, and I'll wait for a good pay-per-view.
But yeah, of course, there was a decent amount of top stories. I mean, like top stories in terms of like what happened on NXT Deadline. But yeah, you want to get into those?
Yeah, we could just talk about Dirty Dom lost his title.
Yeah, Dirty Dom lost his title, unfortunately. He lost it to Dragon Lee at NXT Deadline yesterday. Well, I guess this comes out on Monday, so 2 days ago. But yeah, NXT Deadline, he lost it to Dragon Lee with Rey Mysterio in his corner.
Yeah, no Rhea Ripley in his corner.
Oh well.
See what happens there. Like on Monday Night Raw, she's gonna tell him anything, or
yeah, we'll see. Of course, Don lost it, so we're gonna see exactly what's gonna happen with Judgment Day. I mean.
That's another loss of their titles.
Yeah. However, Rhea did post online saying that she was proud of Dom, so maybe they're okay.
Yeah,
maybe
we'll
I don't
see.
know. I mean, it was time for him to lose it. I mean, like, what else is he gonna do with the title?
You know, they keep like getting like Drew. I mean, no, what the hell, not Drew. Damian Priest. He keeps like getting under her skin a little bit.
Yeah.
And then what if he gets mad? He's gonna mention, "Oh, Dom lost his title. How come you haven't said nothing to him?" I feel like something like that.
And Rhea gets mad at that or something.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I would love that. By the way, shout out to Rhea for like another one of our reels.
I reposted like the reel we put, and she liked it. So
yeah, gotta love it. It's another one.
Any little like comments or likes, I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure. Especially from freaking Rhea Ripley. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. But yeah, of course, that did happen. Another big thing that did happen was, of course, Ilya Dragunov, one of the greatest wrestlers on this freaking planet, ended up defeating Baron Corbin in a brutal match.
By the way, where's your Dragunov shirt? You love him so much. You need a Dragunov shirt.
I do need a Dragunov shirt, yeah.
Well, the McGregor shirt today, but...
Yeah, McGregor. I love McGregor. But yeah, I do need a Dragunov shirt. I definitely need to get one. But yeah.
He beat Baron Corbin. It was a good match, like brutal too. Like he was hurting his ribs during this match.
Well, that's why.
Off the rope.
Yeah, that's why I love Ilya Dragunov so much, because he sells everything and it makes it look so realistic.
Like, he started like screaming in the middle of the ring, like in pain.
Yeah, no, he's
like
great.
Once he jumped off the rope, he landed on Corbin, but he was like holding his ribs.
No, I told you again. He's still my pick to beat Gunther for the IC title.
Which means Gunther's keeping that title for a while.
Yeah, for a while, and I think he should.
I mean, he's already had it for a while, but he's gonna.
No, just keep having it. Yeah, no. I
another Roman, but except he's actually shows up to the show. Oh, speaking, he'll be. That's I guess a little top story. He'll be here, and they announced him for SmackDown.
Oh, Roman Reigns. Yeah.
So finally, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, Roman Reigns is gonna be on this week's
The Bloodline
SmackDown.
has been kind of like taking L's lately. They've been taking L's. They've been losing.
They always take L's when he's not around.
Like ever since Solo beat Cena, they just been taking L's.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Especially Jimmy. He's always getting RKO.
Leave Jimmy alone now. Oh god, Jimmy's so funny.
Yeah, I remember him selling the move and staying in the ring.
He did it again.
Yeah.
He did it again during SmackDown. We'll talk about that during the SmackDown review. But
I think that's the top stories. I mean,
yeah, I think that's basically.
I was going to mention Charlotte, but we can just mention that. We can just mention that on SmackDown.
Yeah, on the SmackDown review.
Injury,
yeah, it looks like she is injured. That's another top story on this. Yeah, it looks like she may have injured her knee. Unfortunately,
I saw a fan video.
Yeah, she was getting escorted out.
The referee was talking to her. And she was like crying and telling her it was his knee.
Yeah.
And they were like checking on her. You can tell she was hurt.
No, yeah, but so I hopefully she comes back soon.
Hopefully he's not like serious, but hopefully it kind of looked like serious the way she was in pain. So,
but yeah, but we'll get more into detail on that during the SmackDown review. But I guess we can just hop right into the WWE Raw review, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's do it then. So yeah, for WWE Raw this week,
not too much happened because like we had promos and stuff, and they were like kind of long.
They were long. They were long promos. But yeah, I guess we can start off with like the first one that came out, which was Drew McIntyre. He started up opening up the show. He is like the best heel at the moment, I think. Not like in the world, but I'm talking about like in terms of like people who can like sympathize with him.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I'm like, have you seen Dom?
No. I'm not talking about like I'm talking about like the heel where you actually like, oh wait, this guy's not bad. He's not a bad guy. Everything he's saying is true.
I mean, yeah, he got robbed kind of his title, like the bloodline.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people did too, though.
Which so he can't only make understandable why he's mad at
And then when he had his title in the first place, COVID was happening.
Yeah, so nobody puts respect on his name.
And that was a good title run.
He beat Jay, and then Seth still gave Jay the gave Jay the title opportunity.
He still shouldn't be attacking these people, but obviously, but you feel where he's coming from. I guess that's what you can say.
No, for sure.
So let's just talk about the promo. Well, he was basically just saying whatever we're saying, talk about everything that has happened. Sami Zayn came out, and they were just trading shots. Like he was telling Sami Zayn, like, "Oh, you were the right person to get betrayed by the bloodline," and then Sami Zayn was coming back at him, talking to him about him losing his title.
They were having a good.
But then he came back and he ran WrestleMania with Jay.
Yeah. So, exactly. And then that made Drew angry.
Yeah, that made Drew angry.
They were already set for a match, but I guess they decided to have a match right there and then.
Drew called for the ref. They had the match. Looks like Sammy hurt his knee during the match. Drew showed no sympathy and still claymored him to hell.
Yo, that Claymore was clean, though. He caught him so clean.
Claymored him to hell. Pinned the match. He won the match.
Yeah, Drew won.
Little later on, I'll just talk about it now because it's Sammy was getting checked by trainers backstage, and then he came out and he attacked him, like he whooped him.
Yeah.
Stomped on his knee and everything.
Yeah, as you said, that happened later on in the show. Like Drew, as Sammy was getting like his knee checked out, Drew came out and just beat the crap out of him backstage.
Stomped on his knee.
Yeah.
Which and then I seen the story anyway, like rumor. He's gonna be written off TV for a while. He asked for some time off.
Oh, well deserved.
Well deserved time off. Yeah,
well deserved time off for Sammy, and a great way to build up Drew some more.
And then we're gonna see what happens when he comes back. Sammy's obviously gonna be looking for Drew when he comes back. Yeah, that's probably gonna be a few months.
Yeah, we'll see.
So
hopefully,
but that just solidifies Drew as the heel right there.
Drew's not a heel. Drew is an anti-hero.
You're a heel. The anti-heel stuff was in the ring, all that, calling him out, and then having the match, but then attacking him after and stumping his knee. That's definitely a heel.
No.
So he's go attack people backstage and stomp on their knee when they're already hurt. Sammy showing no sympathy in the ring is perfect.
Sammy turned on him like the fans.
Sammy was a bad guy. He was just trying to do good for himself with building himself up with the bloodline, which it worked. Now he's like a superstar again.
Yeah,
because for a while he was just.
I guess like the whole story behind that is like Drew is still living in the past and doesn't believe that people can change because he still believes that Sammy's like a heel asshole, and he still thinks Jay is a heel asshole. So, but obviously they're not anymore. But yeah, I guess we'll get some more information on that as time goes, and hopefully they keep booking Drew like this because I'm loving it.
Yeah,
this is great. This is a great way to book Drew. Of course, other than that though, we also had Nia Jax defeating Shayna Baszler. Of course, Becky Lynch came out to confront Jax after, but then she just ended up leaving.
Yeah, but like, imagine Shayna Baszler. She came off like the biggest win, defeating Ronda. Was it at WrestleMania?
I think so. No. It was at SummerSlam.
I forgot where, but it was a big event. She beat Ronda clean, and then they just burying her. And Zoe Stark had a big win. They buried her. Not buried, but they want to build up Nia Jax, which.
I told you, I told you, they're eventually going to have Nia Jax go after her title.
She does not have the in-ring skills, the promo skills, as we've seen so far.
I agree.
Anybody can change. Anybody can train.
Yeah.
But it's been a few years now.
No, I agree.
And she was out for a while. Then when she came back, I remember she did a promo a few weeks when they had the Fatal 5-Way match. When they were building that up. A terrible promo. It was like.
I thought Shayna should have won. I love Shayna as NXT champion. Her championship run in NXT was fire.
Shayna versus Nia would have been. Shayna versus
Rhea one-on-one would have been good. Would have been a good
match. They're having Becky Lynch with Nia now. They actually have history. Remember, Nia broke her nose. It was during Survivor Series.
Yeah. So that's
built up for Survivor Series a few years ago. She punched her.
Well, that's what started the whole Becky Lynch the man gimmick.
But it was also a real. That's what also started everybody saying that she's always hurting other people. Nia Jax.
Well, it was that plus like a bunch of other.
I know incidents. I remember she hurt like somebody throwing them in the turnbuckle, hurt their neck.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Of course, other than that, though, we had DIY, thank God, defeating Imperium in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Thank God DIY got a couple
DIY's
wins.
getting a push, but at the same time, I don't know. Imperium,
They're sort
they're
of
kind of like not. I want to say burying Imperium, but
no, because I think it fits the storyline, the whole storyline where they're like imploding from within, and they're getting mad at each other.
and that's probably that's going to cause Gunther
Gunther to either
lose his
turn on
title
both of
later
them.
on.
Yeah.
Which will that would be wild still.
Oh,
But
I feel like they're probably going to break up prior to him losing the title. But
Yeah.
if he does lose the title, that can be a great way to break him up as well,
Yeah.
because he just like explodes on them instead of like the person who actually beat him.
I don't know what they're gonna do with that storyline. Yeah, he's just gonna be like, you know what, I'm done with you guys.
I don't know, but we'll see. Imperium right now is definitely they're imploding from within, and they're going to break up soon. I can see it. Everybody can see it.
Another promo next.
Yeah, another promo.
Cody, you know he always comes out. He does the big entrance of the fireworks.
So he's
what
a
do you guys want to
superhero.
talk about it? Yeah.
Superhero.
What do you guys want to talk about? But he actually, well, he didn't even really say that. Actually, he
Your
came
boy
out,
has a fly.
He
suits,
came out
by
to
the
talk.
way.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
His suits are
his suit
cool.
game is good.
Yeah.
He's taken from McGregor, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, Cody Rhodes promo calls out Nakamura basically for sneaking up and attacking him last week with the Miz.
Yep.
And asked for a fight. Nakamura instead appeared on the Titantron. As always, he just comes out on the Titantron. He says that when it's his time, he will do it. He never really got to finish the story, so he'll take Cody's story away from him.
And you know what he means? Like, remember when he went to WrestleMania and he lost in WrestleMania towards the AJ Styles, I believe, with the title.
Yeah.
When they were building him up.
Yeah. So yeah,
exactly. He never got to finish the story, which is true.
So he's saying he's not gonna let Cody.
He's taking away Cody's story or taking it from him the opportunity so he can.
So he can go out and face him. Yeah. It's a good storyline.
It's a good storyline. And so Nakamura, the last few feuds, he's getting like a push with the feuds. Obviously, I don't think they're still gonna put the belt on right now. Yeah. But they're at least pushing them to with the top guys.
No, this is
Seth
great,
first with Seth, now with Cody.
This is a great storyline. I didn't think they were actually gonna pull this I didn't think they were gonna go this route with this story. Yeah. But this is like perfect. Like, hey.
It's good to see a guy. He doesn't even speak English, and his promos are fire.
He speaks English. It's just
in the promos.
Yeah.
And his promos are fire. It's just so mysterious.
Yeah.
The subtitles is him in the back.
It's fire. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm loving those style promos. Like I said, any type of like freaking wrestler who's like a foreigner, just do their promos like that. It sounds fire. You can still push them to the moon.
Yeah,
still be champions.
You don't have to like force them to speak English. It's
exactly.
Look at Io. Io's champ. She doesn't even speak English. Well, I'm pretty sure she does, but like they don't have her speak English. Yeah. You don't have to. If you have like,
she speaks.
You can do your promo just in your regular English, or you can just have a good group around you or a good manager.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
Perfect.
I mean, look at Lesnar for all these years when he had Heyman. He had no promo skills until he got like. Once he became Cowboy Lesnar, that's when you saw he got pretty good.
Cowboy Lesnar is great though.
But before that, he had no promo skills, and you gotta have a good manager too.
No, for sure. But yeah, can't wait for that Cody Rhodes versus Nakamura storyline. It's gonna be great. Yeah. I mean, like it's already happening. Let's talk about the actual match.
The actual match
is gonna be good. Unfortunately, I think Nakamura is gonna lose.
Yeah. And they should have a 3-match like little storyline because there's still a long time. Well, actually, no, Royal Rumble's coming up soon.
Royal Rumble's very soon.
Yeah, I don't think you can do.
That's what I'm saying.
Not enough time.
That's why I said this is like a filler thing for Cody.
Yeah, if it was earlier in the year, they would have had plenty of time to have a 3-match thing.
Yeah,
before WrestleMania.
No, for sure. Of course, we also had Creed Brothers defeating Dom Dom and JD McDuggan.
Yeah,
they're pushing Creed Brothers.
They're number one contenders, right? I believe for the title.
Yeah, Creed Brothers are.
So they showed Judgment Day they can.
No, that match is going to be great. I can't wait for it. I think Judgment Day is still going to win because Creed Brothers are still relatively
they're
to the main
green.
roster.
Yeah, they're very green. So
not green. They're actually great wrestlers. It's just
but I mean green like into the main roster.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah,
they just got up there, and Judgment Day are kind of like superstars. They've been going off this year.
No, they have been. No, they've actually been like probably like the best. My favorite thing about WWE at the moment is Judgment Day by far.
Yeah, the whole storyline.
Yeah, it's great. I'm loving every single second of it. Rhea, Dom, JD, the whole thing with Drew, the whole thing with obviously Damian Priest, Finn Balor just kind of kicking it back there. I don't know. I love it. It's great. So Finn Balor's like the guy in a group. He's just like, I don't want any drama. I just want to win some titles and chill with my boys. But yeah, of course, again, Creed Brothers ended up defeating Dom and JD. And then we had the main event, which they kind of hyped up with a promo prior with Jey Uso. Which I love that promo that they did. A little video package for Jey basically saying like, hey, like this is my chance. I'm going to win, blah, blah, blah. Of course, he ended up losing because he faced Seth Rollins for the world heavyweight championship.
Clean finish though. It wasn't finish. It was no interference.
Super Seth won. It's Super Seth now. I don't care.
Super Seth.
He got his ass whooped throughout that whole match. Not the whole match, but he got his ass whooped towards the end, and he still ended up winning. So Super Seth.
They already had Drew, and then they had Jay. Who's like in line for Seth?
CM Punk.
CM Punk. What am I talking
CM
about?
Punk, yeah.
But he's obviously not signed yet. But you already know he's gonna sign.
Oh yeah. Well, he said he's gonna sign on Raw.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he said he's gonna sign.
I mean, yeah, SmackDown already got Randy. They're not gonna.
Yeah, they're not gonna get both of them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't even think, but that's it's gonna.
Sure.
It might still gonna take a little while to build.
No, for sure. I mean, like he's sort of.
Like you might have to have CM Punk win the Royal Rumble, but at the same time, Cody probably needs to win the Royal Rumble too. That's why I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna do there.
We'll see. I don't know. Both of them don't need to win, honestly.
I know, but like they've been building up this build to finish the story for Cody for a while now. So I think he's gonna have to do with this.
I'm personally not a fan of people winning back-to-back Royal Rumbles.
Who? I'm trying to think who's done that. I don't.
Stone Cold. He did it.
That's like a GOAT right there, though. So that's different.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm personally not a fan of people winning Royal Rumbles. Like
I know what you mean.
Multiple times, I guess you can say that. I know what you mean. But yeah, of course, because it just makes it predictable.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So Seth Rollins beat Jay after Drew came out and attacked Jay Uso, throwing him to like an announce table. And shit. So I mean, ultimate heel. He's attacking people now.
He hates Jay because Jay made him
I know.
It just makes perfect sense. I sympathize for Drew. I'm on Drew's side. Drew's this like quote unquote heel character for Drew. He's not really a freaking heel. He's just mad at the people who turned on him.
I know you that he is mad at them, and it's true that
it's great. I don't know. I love it. It's going good. I'm loving that whole like heel character.
But you call him out face to it's a heel character. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. He's not like a
he's not like a bona fide face. Guy. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But
he's just getting his licks back.
He is getting his licks back. That's basically it. Yeah. But yeah, of course, that was our WWE Raw review. I think that's basically everything that did occur. I guess we can go ahead and get into our WWE SmackDown review now. All right, let's get into our WWE SmackDown review. What do you think of this week's SmackDown?
It was decent right here in Providence. So it was like I saw all the WWE trucks all week, like in downtown. I was like, damn, I want to go. Yeah, it was tribute to the troops also. They had like mad troops. Well, they had actually all the Navy and Army people because the Navy and Army game was yesterday at Gillette Stadium. They were all staying in Providence.
Yeah, so no, I completely forgot about like the whole tribute to the troops thing.
I'm pretty sure there was mad traffic on the highway from SmackDown to that.
Yeah, no, but yeah, for sure.
It was really good. We had like the tournament going on, the U.S. title tournament. I like that going on.
Yeah, the whole.
I feel like Raw needs to get something like Raw needs to do they had it. But it was only like 4 people. Like they had the little IC title tournament. Yeah, they need to do an actual like 16-man tournament, something like that on Raw.
No, tournaments are fun. I love.
Raw's 3 hours long. They gotta start adding. They do too much promos.
No, for sure. No, tournaments are a lot of fun. It kind of like if you
they
don't
bring out the best in the matches. It does good.
But also like if you don't have a storyline, you just do a tournament.
You throw somebody in the tournament, and the matches are gonna be fire.
Yeah,
then you don't need a storyline for that.
The story's gonna write itself.
Yeah, the story is the tournament. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's what Collision's doing right now, AEW, because there's never any freaking storylines on there. Anyways, I love AEW. Just saying. Anyways, WWE SmackDown review. Let's get into it. All right. So of course the first match. Of the whole thing was Santos Escobar versus Dragon Lee.
This was also the tournament.
This was part of the U.S. Championship tourney. Of course, this was a great match.
Yeah, it was a really good
amazing match. I loved it.
2 lucha superstars, of course, it was gonna be good.
Yeah, it was great. Of course, Santos Escobar ended up picking up the win. I think it was the correct
it was fine. We saw what Dragon Lee just did a Dom on. NXT, so it's good for him.
No, this was great. Santos wins.
This builds the Santos storyline where maybe he wins the title. And then when Ray comes back, they have that feud.
No, I agree.
I don't think it needs the title.
I don't think Santos is going to win, though. I feel like he's probably going to lose in the finals.
But he don't need the title for that feud.
Yeah, for sure.
He already has a feud on the way, so he's good.
But again, this Santos Escobar heel character.
Yeah, I like.
Once he turned heel, he made me care about him a million.
When
times.
A lot of guys, when a lot of guys are like stale, if you're like a good guy and you're just like stale, you gotta turn heel.
You got to.
But it's not them. It's obviously the writers and stuff. But that's the perfect way to turn someone. Just turn. Or if you're a heel and you're stuck, become a face.
Yeah,
it's easy.
It's true. No, it is true.
There's only a few guys that can stay one thing for a long time. Like obviously Cena did it.
Yeah,
there's only a few guys.
There's a bunch of them. Yeah. Of course, we also had. So of course, he ends up moving on in the U.S. title tournament. We also had another match between Bobby Lashley and Karrion Kross, and of course.
That was also the tournament.
Bobby Lashley ended up picking up the win.
I was mad. I'm like, all right, he can win, but why you gotta like? How you gonna give a guy such a cool entrance? He came out second too, like he was like the main event or something.
Yeah,
that long entrance is perfect. I love that entrance.
Also, is Bobby Lashley a heel or a face? Because he
That's
can't.
well,
I think it was because of the tribute to the
because of
troops.
tribute to
thing.
the troops. You know,
Yeah.
he's a veteran. That's probably why they were celebrating him. But usually he's going to be a heel.
Yeah.
Even though he's not really a heel, he's just a manager. He wants them to be more tough. And
Yeah,
win.
you're right.
He's not really a heel.
Yeah.
He's like in that middle area.
He's in the gray area. Yeah, you're right. Because when he came out, like they full on cheering like crazy. But then again, he's a veteran. It was tribute to the troops. Yeah. It kind of makes sense.
But anyways, yeah, about Karrion Kross, like, are you gonna give this dude this amazing entrance? He had that great NXT run, and he just buried him. I mean, he was gone for a while too. He came back and just gets buried right again.
I'll be honest.
Like, there's got to be some backstage stuff going on, or
no. I'll be honest with the whole Karrion Kross thing. Entrance amazing. His the whole thing is fun.
I'm pretty sure
his in-ring performance. I find it stale.
He needs to work, but at the same time, they're just running him to have this little 5-minute squash matches. So it's not like
he can't really show.
It's not like then because I feel like in NXT he has some decent matches.
I didn't really. It's got to be.
It's got to be against some. It's got to be against the right people. That's why.
Yeah.
It's kind of like LA Knight's a good wrestler, but he's not like the most talented. He's not flipping anywhere. But you put him against the right people. And,
no,
but he evens that out with the mic skills 100%. So he's perfect.
Oh, I agree. LA Knight.
This dude, I know what you mean. He really only has like the entrance. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he don't really have the mic skills, but he has a manager. Like he has his wife. But
oh, by the way, about LA Knight, my boy works at LA Fitness in sorry, I think it's like Johnston or something like that. And LA Knight was there working out.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I wish I saw one of them because
I
wish I saw one of the wrestlers in the mall. I was working the other day on Friday.
Yeah, that could have been it. Could have.
I wish I saw one of them, man, because they always shopping or doing something in the city.
Yeah, they always doing something. Man. Oh man!
But yeah, shout out LA Knight too. I heard he just got married not too long ago.
Oh damn! All right, yeah, congratulations.
I seen a post.
Damn. Okay, I did not know that. But yeah, of course, Bobby Lashley ended up defeating Karrion Kross. He moves on in the U.S. tournament. I think that's the right decision as well. You can never boo. Honestly, even when he's a heel, you can't boo Bobby Lashley.
I like Bobby.
He's great.
This dude's almost 50 and he's freaking.
Oh my god, yeah. He looks like he's like 30.
He looks the exact same from when he first came.
He looked the same when he was in ECW.
ECW, well, even
his TNA run. Yeah. No, yeah, he does. He looks exactly the same. Of course, we also had. I wrote this because it was one of the big things. Was the CM Punk promo?
Yeah.
CM Punk promo. Of course, he came out saying a bunch of stuff about a bunch of people.
He started talking about everything.
Yeah, it was great. I have in my notes, I don't know about yours, but in mine I say like Punk says Roman's never there. And don't forget who the OG Paul Heyman guy is.
Yep.
And that he was his wise man.
Yep.
Hopefully building up to maybe a Roman versus CM Punk. He was
hinting at like where he's gonna sign. He was hinting at winning the Royal Rumble and then going after Roman.
Yeah.
He's hinting at he was talking about Randy Orton and LA Knight about like teaming up with them sometime.
He said a funny thing about Jimmy.
Where
he was like if he scraps with Jimmy, he's got a lot of cousins, so he's not sure if he wants to go there. Which is so true.
He joked about himself randomly punching people in the face backstage. That's a little thing to Jungle Boy.
Yeah, a little nod to Jungle Boy. He's like, you can't go around punching people in the face backstage. It's 2023. Come on, guys.
And, that was hilarious. The crowd was laughing. That's why, like, at least he can take a joke.
Yeah, no, for real.
And then he got to the big thing talking about Seth. Like, he just started roasting Seth Rollins
without saying his name.
Yeah, without saying his name. Like he was saying, you're not even the man in your own house.
Yeah, it was funny though. He was like, everybody's welcoming you with like open arms, except one guy. And he literally said he's not even gonna mention his name.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to give him like the time of day.
And then he even did like a little nod to Cody Rhodes saying he'll main event WrestleMania and finish his story.
Yeah.
Like he just talked about everybody, covered a bunch of different things. Obviously, we're going to see him next week on Raw.
Yeah, he announced that he's going to sign his contract on Monday Night Raw for either SmackDown, NXT, or Raw.
It's going to be Raw.
I think it's going to be Raw.
It is.
NXT would be cool. That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, but who's going to feud with him on NXT? It's got to be Seth. Unless they have... Seth being on NXT, like I kind of like when they bring down the W Superstars NXT too, but at the same time, you need the young, like performers to have their time also.
He also mentioned something about
Jake Cargo. I don't know.
He also mentioned him scrapping against KO, but he was like I don't know because we're kind of like the same person. We'll butt heads a lot.
Yeah.
And then backstage,
and it's kind of true.
Yeah, backstage was really funny.
They had like a little stare down.
Well, not only that, prior to that, I don't know if you caught this. He looks at like the Bloodline's locker room.
Oh yeah,
and he thinks about going in, and he's just like, nah. That's a nod to when the Young Bucks barged into his locker room and they started fighting. So I guess he thought like, hey, maybe I shouldn't go in there and start a fight. So it was like another nod to what the heck he did in AEW.
It's kind of hilarious.
So funny.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Like you said, he can take a joke. I love that. I love people that can take jokes about themselves. It's great. But yeah, he basically did that, and then he had like a face to face with Kevin Owens
real quick. Yeah,
yeah. They basically said
they
what's
just
up.
looked at each other.
Yeah, and then just walked away. Yeah.
Well, we were talking about him NXT. He actually showed up on NXT yesterday too.
Yeah, he did.
Like
he
the
did
crowd went wild. He was like saying hi to like all the superstars, Cora Jade and shit.
Yeah, well, because I think he took another photo of Cora Jade because there was a photo of like Cora Jade when she was probably like 10 or 12.
There was
like
another
that.
one where she was already an adult too, but she was still like at a signing of his.
Yeah, no, it's great. I love like seeing the like before and after photos, like people who actually grow up to like become the wrestlers that they want to be. I love seeing that stuff. But yeah, of course, that was basically it for the Punk promo. We also had Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. This is where we said that Charlotte Flair looks like she got injured on her knee.
So first
it also looks like she banged her head.
Yeah, Asuka beat her, but so they were both on the rope,
top rope.
Yeah, Charlotte was like on the turnbuckle. Asuka was gonna do a suplex or something. They both tripped.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, and then they fell hard. It looks like Flair hit her head, but she was mostly complaining about like holding her knee and complaining about her knee. So she probably hit her head. I'm pretty sure it hurt, but
she probably got a minor concussion. That was a pretty hard hit.
But her knee is like twisted.
Yeah, no,
Asuka
wasn't the fault of anybody either. It looks like it was just a mess up from both of them. They both slipped.
Bayley was also told to stay backstage by Damage Control. That's built into the storyline that they're about to kick her out.
Yeah,
but she actually came out and helped. Asuka picked up the win with the distraction.
Yeah,
but yeah, after I saw a fan video that we were recording. Charlotte was like crying, holding her knee, saying it's my knee.
Yeah,
and they were all checking up on her. You can tell she was hurt. So I don't know. Hopefully it's not like nothing torn or nothing like that. Hopefully it's just like a minor sprain or something.
Or hopefully it's just storyline, but it doesn't seem like
it doesn't look like storyline. It looks like for real.
No, I really hope
that's what you can tell when it's storyline. Unless you're Denzel Washington, like the best actor. That looked like real.
No, it did look real, but
because it wasn't even on TV when they were showing like her in pain and stuff.
Yeah. By the way, the right person won. Asuka should have won that match.
The big up Damage Control. I don't know what's gonna happen with Bayley.
They're gonna break up soon.
Bayley helped her this time, so
I want like them to break up before Royal Rumble, so that way Bayley can win the Royal Rumble and then challenge Io. That's a great story.
It has to be perfect. Royal Rumble soon. That's next month.
So that's what I'm saying.
They're gonna have to. Yeah, they got to do.
But I don't think it's gonna happen before then. That's what it seems like. It seems like whoever, though. Yeah, but it seems like whoever wins the Royal Rumble is probably gonna go after Rhea, not.
Screw it. Do it next week. That's true. You can still you don't need to win the Royal Rumble to
exactly because there's 2 world titles. Doesn't matter.
You don't need to win the Royal Rumble.
And it looks like honestly Rhea's title is more prestigious at the moment.
But that's simply because she's dominant
and she's Rhea. But yeah, of course we also had the main event, which was Randy and LA Knight versus Solo and Jimmy. This
one was like kind of decent. It was
decent, yeah,
because I kind of knew they were gonna win.
Yeah, no, it's true. It was a decent little match. I thought like the ending was kind of funny where LA Knight ran in, he DDT'd Solo, and then he was about to hit the BFT on Jimmy, but then Randy spinned him and hit the RKO.
He stole like he intercepted him. He's like, nope.
Yeah, but I love it though because LA Knight was just like, okay, good job.
Yeah, they raised each other's hands. Everything, it was all good in the end.
Yeah, it was all good. They left. But the funniest part about this was again this week. Jimmy sells the hell out of the freaking RKO because there was footage of like after the match, like after they went off air, he was still knocked out in the ring. Alpha Academy was coming out for like the bonus match of the night, and he was getting rode out of the ring by the freaking officials. It was so funny.
This is the one thing about this though. Like I don't know what's gonna happen next week. I don't know what they're gonna do with LA Knight and then Randy Orton because Roman's coming back.
Yeah,
like, who's gonna have them face who first or what's gonna happen?
Yeah. Well, remember on our predictions episode, who should dethrone Roman? We said one of them was LA Knight and another one was Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns.
Randy.
Randy Orton. Sorry. Randy Orton. One of them was Randy Orton. And I like I said,
it's just like right now. Obviously, LA Knight already had his chance, even though he kind of got screwed out of it. But
he did get screwed out of it. He was going to win.
But I don't know what they're going to do first or what's going to happen.
I don't think they're going to give the match to LA Knight immediately.
It's probably, unless this is going to be like something with the Royal Rumble. But.
Yeah. I will say this. Whoever goes after him first is obviously going to lose. And then the second person is going to go after him again. So we'll see. In terms of like the whole, like who's going after him first, I think it might be Randy. Because it's just, because he got that legend privilege. So he can just do whatever he wants. Yeah. And then, of course, LA Knight will go after him afterwards.
And they have history, remember? The Shield versus what was it? what the hell was the group Randy was?
Evolution.
Evolution.
Yeah,
Sorry, I don't know how I forget about.
Yeah.
Evolution versus the Shield. They have their history.
Well, no, I don't know. I think like more so like with that whole situation. I think.
But also remember they took him out.
But yeah, they're the ones who took him out.
Bloodline took him out.
Yeah, no, but I do believe that LA Knight's going to get a chance again for sure. I think Randy. Sorry, I think Randy's going to get his chance. In terms of Randy wins, I don't think he's going to win, unfortunately. I think Roman's time is coming up. I don't know if I still want him to lose to Cody. I have no idea. I just don't.
That's like another. Cody's also. There's so many people going after that title, so it's like hard.
No, there's a lot of people going after that title, so it's
it's weird because Cody's not even. Cody's on Raw, right? He's not even on. Even though he's always shows up on both.
He's on both,
but he's mostly on.
He showed up on this SmackDown, but it was just to do like a little tribute to the troops, like video package.
He's mostly on Raw. That's another thing.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know what's going on.
But yeah, that was basically it for SmackDown. There wasn't really much that happened in terms of like storyline. All the matches were kind of just like in terms of the U.S. title. Of course.
We were missing Logan Paul on commentary, but
Logan Paul on commentary would have been so freaking funny. But
it's all right.
Yeah, it's cool. Whatever. But yeah, that's basically it for our WWE SmackDown review. I guess we can go ahead and get into our AEW reviews now. All right, let's go ahead and get into our AEW Dynamite review. What did you think of this week's Dynamite?
It was really good.
Great matches.
Obviously, we had the tournament going on. We had the main event. We had MJF.
MJF,
really good.
MJF, of course. MJF was going to make everything good. But yeah, I think it was a pretty good week of AEW in general.
Yeah.
Of course, thank God. But yeah, freaking the Christian Cage versus Adam Cole match was fire.
To me, I don't know. To me, it was a little.
I enjoyed it.
It was a little underwhelmed, especially in the ending. I didn't really like the ending.
Okay, well let's.
It was decent though. Like it was good still.
But let's get into that first thing because we go through top stories anyways. Of course, the main event of this week was Christian Cage versus Adam Copeland for the TNT title. Of course, this has been a long time coming.
Yeah,
we were super excited for this match.
I mean, it's been a long time, but at the same time, it felt kind of rushed. Like Edge, like he went right to like the Christian
to the team title.
Like he never did anything else in AEW. He just went right to the Christian.
Well, it makes sense.
Feud. Like, I mean, it does make sense. Just I seen other people saying the same thing. Like, it's still a good feud. I love, especially Christian's promos are freaking hilarious.
No, I love it. I think it was like the right move.
They were saying it was a little rushed.
I don't know. I think it was like the right move because like why else would he go to AEW?
But he did
with his best friend.
What we can just say right now, Christian defeated Adam Copeland.
Yeah.
So that kind of, I guess, still gonna build it. So it's not over yet. So that made sense.
No.
Like especially if Adam Copeland won, that would have been too quick, I think.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But I'm saying like the whole thing about like the whole like rushing into it. I don't agree with that. I think it was like the perfect way to introduce him to AEW.
So he retained his TNT. Nick Wayne's mom came in. She hit him with the title. She looked like she was gonna hit.
Well, yeah. Let's just explain this a little bit more. So of course, Christian Cage was getting his ass whooped.
Yeah.
By freaking Adam Copeland. Adam Copeland was about to win. They were both knocked down on the ground.
Referee was out.
Was out as always. And then Nick Wayne's mom comes and grabs the TNT title, and we think, oh, she's finally gonna get revenge on Christian Cage for taking her little boy away. She like hesitates a bit, and then she ends up hitting freaking Adam Copeland with the title.
Which because remember he hit a concerto on Nick Wayne, so she's like, still my son.
Still my son. I don't know if it means that she's officially with Christian Cage, or maybe it just means, oh, like, don't hit my son.
Maybe she realized that he's finally a great father.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe she realized that Christian Cage is a great stepfather. He's not the real father. He's the father who stepped up, all right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, that's messed up.
I know, it is messed up. But yeah, Christian Cage ended up picking up the win, obviously.
I mean, so she hit him with the TNT title, then he had a kill switch, and then he stomped on his neck before he pinned him.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Brutal.
So he hit the thing, and then he just stomped on the back of his neck once mad hard and then pinned him.
Yep,
he was out.
Pinned him. Yeah. I think it was on top of the title, no?
I don't even know what, but I know he just stomped on his neck right before he pinned him. I was like, damn, this dude's trying to kick and kill him.
But yeah, of course, Christian Cage retained.
That was
right decision, as
I can't wait to see Christian next week.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
What he's going to say?
Oh, my God, yeah, because they also announced the Von Erichs are going to be... the family's going to be on AEW Dynamite.
And if you know the story, there's only one brother left.
A very sad story, obviously.
Yeah. Great wrestling family.
Great wrestling family. The movie's coming out. I can't wait for it.
MJF is going to be in it.
MJF is going to be in the movie.
Minor role, but he'll be in it.
Yeah.
Zac Efron.
But yeah, freaking Christian Cage, I guarantee you he's going to come on and say something to them. Oh, my God. It's going to be so freaking brutal to watch.
Something about like their family.
Oh, my God.
Like, there's nobody.
Yeah.
He's going to say some freaking.
He's going to say some really messed up stuff.
I can't wait, though. Christian
my
is freaking
God.
hilarious on the promo, and then I can't wait to see what he says about beating Adam Copeland. Like what he's gonna say
Oh
about
yeah,
him.
for sure.
He's,
I think
he's
I
gonna
think
be like, I don't know. He's gonna say some crazy.
this feud is going to continue.
But
Like I
can't.
said, it
I'm
needs
just
to end
trying
in a
think
ladder
of what
match.
he's gonna say about Adam Copeland.
No, I don't know. But all I know is that this feud needs to end in a ladder match for sure. The ladder match between Christian Cage and Adam Copeland will be fire.
And then what he's gonna say about Nick Wayne's mom.
Oh yeah, he's gonna say some random stuff.
Yeah, he's gonna be. Oh my god, it's gonna be hilarious. Whatever he says.
Yeah,
don't miss Dynamite next week because
Christian Cage is gonna go off.
No filter. He doesn't have any filter.
No, not at all. But yeah, of course, that was the main event of AEW Dynamite. We also had a couple of good matches in terms of the tournament that occurred, such as John Moxley versus Roosh. Mox ended up picking up the win there. He's still undefeated in the tournament. I think that means he has 9 points. 9 points at the moment. Of course, there's not really much to say there. Yeah. Funny little promo for Roderick Strong. Yeah, you could talk about that.
I mean, yeah, it was hilarious because he comes on the wheelchair office and he's talking about like everybody's like overlooking him and then he said the wheelchair is like holding him back, so he finally got up, threw the wheelchair off the stage.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
It's a miracle. Yeah, the Kingdom look at him celebrating.
Yeah, no,
and he said they're like
he said he's
God no longer going to be held back by the wheelchair, which means he's gonna getting more serious now.
Yeah,
I was screaming everybody's name.
I was hoping he was gonna rip off the neck brace.
He said his best friend by something Samoa Joe apparently.
Oh yeah.
And he said Samoa. He just screamed Samoa.
He's just screaming everybody's name now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it because Roddy is a great wrestler.
Yeah, he is.
But
it's just funny.
And obviously, he's funny. So give him some more promo time. Kick the wheelchair out of there and get him a little bit more serious. You don't have to
get up, attack somebody once, and then run out the ring holding his neck.
Oh my god. Chill. But yeah, looks like we're gonna get a more serious Roderick Strong. Looking forward to it. Of course, other than that, we also had Hangman interview backstage
since Full Gear, right?
Yeah, when he lost to Swerve.
Yep.
Yeah, so he was basically saying that he's not done with Swerve, that he's going to continue to go after him, blah, blah, blah. But, of course, MJF comes out, interrupts him.
And they start, arguing.
It was really funny, though. They started throwing shots at each other. Some wild stuff was said. MJF was just like, hey, wasn't the last time I saw you, I beat you? And then Heyman was like, yeah, wasn't the last time I saw you, I beat the crap out of you after the match? And then they was like, oh, yeah, that's funny. And, they kept on arguing back and forth.
And then he even suggested MJF was a devil himself.
Well, that was prior because MJF said, "Oh, you know what I think? I think you're the devil." He said that to Hangman.
Yeah,
Hangman called him a manipulator and said that he's a devil. So
and then they just kept arguing. You saw Samoa Joe come in the middle of them.
Yeah,
telling them to break it up.
Yeah,
takes MJF.
Yeah, Samoa Joe broke it up. He basically said, told Hangman "Oh, he's mine. Yeah, leave him alone." And he yelled at MJF like he was his son. Yeah. He was like, "What did I tell you about getting to other people?" And then MJF just leaves. It was really funny. I liked it. I'm loving this whole Joe and AEW right now. Yeah. It's really great. I'm loving it. Looks like we're probably gonna get Hangman versus MJF again at some point.
There's so many people coming at him. Wardlow.
Possibly.
There's way too much people coming at MJF, man. He needs a break.
Yeah, he does need a break. Of course, we also had Mark Briscoe versus Swerve. This was also part of the Continental Classic. Swerve ended up picking up the win.
Briscoe hasn't won a match yet, but every single match has been. I think he did Moxley and then Swerve, and then I forgot who was the other one, but he's been competitive in every single one.
Every single one he's been. I think it was Roosh, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably would. Yeah,
I think it was Roosh.
Three of some of the best competitors in the tournament.
Yeah, no, he ended up losing. Great decision. Yeah, Swerve looked great in this, by the way.
Swerve and Moxley next week. Did you see Swerve's video promo?
Oh no,
it was a great video. It was in a minute. He put it on IG. It's just him talking about Moxley, he's saying oh, you like to drink blood, you like to get down and dirty. He's like, me too. It was a really good promo. Oh, he was serious.
Yeah, no.
Serious at a camera.
It seems like Swerve is full blown face now. He went from
he was face, but he was really serious in the promo.
No, but it seems like he's a face now. He went from breaking into people's homes and playing with their children to freaking
what?
Yeah, that's what he did with Hangman.
He didn't play with his child. The way you freaking worded that.
No, he's messing with them. He's messing with them. They're very weird. And oh god. But then he went from that to okay, everybody's gonna cheer him. I'm loving it, by the way. Swerve is one of my favorite wrestlers.
He was at the Jaguars game the other day, and they were playing his song on all the speakers, and he was talking with the commissioner. And he was doing the dance in the field.
No, Swerve is great. I'm loving everything.
Him and Moxley's gonna be wild. That should they could have been that. They could have put that a street fight.
That's probably going to be the finals, to be honest.
Well, no, that's next week.
I know, but I'm saying because they might face each other again in the finals.
Yeah.
If that's the case, it might.
So
be
whoever wins here, they get the rematch in the finals.
Yeah,
like
maybe I guess it's like the semifinals because
Oh yeah, because it's the gold league and I forgot what's the
in the
other
blue
league.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll see who actually comes out on top there. Who do you got? I think I got Swerve.
I mean, I got Swerve, but I can see Moxley winning easily.
Yeah, this is like 50-50 for sure. And honestly, whoever the heck wins this, I don't care. It's going to be a great match. Of course, Samoa Joe came out. He was getting ready for his match with MJF. It was them two versus the Unknown. Remember we talked about that
the
last
Devil's
week.
Goons. That's why
Devil's
I call
Goons.
them.
Yeah. But of course, before the match even starts, lights go out. He gets surrounded by a bunch of the Devil's Goons. And then backstage camera appears and it shows MJF knocked out on the floor.
Well, first they showed the devil on the screen for literally 5 seconds. It showed and then they just went away. He didn't say nothing. And then it showed MJF out. Knocked out with his hand behind his bed like Peter Griffin.
Yeah. And then MJF
there was a broken glass next to him. It's I don't know.
Yeah. And then everybody started pointing out, no, it's Jack Perry. Look, that's real glass.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, but
my God. So, I really hope it's not Jack Perry.
If it's like a letdown.
It's a major letdown if it is him. But yeah.
But then who would the other guys be? He doesn't really have a team unless he's just formed a new team.
It's obviously gonna be
because it depends. If the devil himself is not like one of the top guys we think it is, as long as it's an actual good group, you never know. It could still work.
Yeah. Well,
but I don't know about Jack Perry.
Whoever it is, I'm gonna give it a chance.
I'll give it a chance. People just will bash shit either way. I think.
Yeah.
The haters will bash it.
Yeah. No, we'll see. But of course, Samoa Joe ended up obviously running back to backstage to see if he was okay.
Does that write off MJF for a few weeks? We'll see what happens there.
I don't think so. I mean, it was just a bottle to the back of the head. He'll be all right.
I mean, you don't know if it was only that.
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it seemed like. But yeah, real glass. Jack Perry is a masked man confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed.
Of course, after that, we also had Toni Storm versus Sky Blue. This was for Toni Storm's AEW Women's Championship. I like the way they did the gray filter when Toni Storm was going to hit her finisher. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I love her entrance too. It's hilarious. Yeah,
I'm liking Toni Storm's thing. Some people don't like it. I like
gimmick
it.
Is fire. What are you talking?
Yeah,
who's saying this?
Some people are saying they don't like it. Yeah,
there's a lot of AEW haters.
No, for real. But I'm liking this gimmick. I hate
stop voting for one company and just root for both. That's it.
Yeah. More
obviously they got stuff they got to get better at. They got to get better at hyping up some matches.
So does WWE,
And then WWE's got to get better with the in-ring content and calm down with the promos.
Yeah.
They both got to get better at stuff.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Plus it's a startup company. But anyways.
Yeah.
Of course, after that we had Toni Storm ended up picking up the win. Let's just say that. And right after she won, Rio returns. It looks like she's going to get a match for the AEW Women's Championship. I think Rio's a 2-time champion.
Was she the first?
She was the first. Yeah. She was the first women's title. I think she's a 2-time.
She's been there, so she's been there since the start. So.
Yeah, she just she goes on a lot of breaks.
Well, it's like Toni Storm. Toni Storm's 3-time champion. So
yeah, Toni Storm's a 3-time.
And then Britt Baker is is she 3-time or 2-time?
I think she's just 1.
It's been a while since we've seen her.
She's just 1.
Oh.
Well, it's because whenever the heck they're gonna push her, unfortunately she gets an injured. Or,
a lot of people she's at home taking care of Adam Cole.
Yeah, or Adam Cole gets injured and she takes care of him.
Yeah.
Power couple.
They said she's switching sides. She was at the Jacksonville game wearing all Jacksonville stuff.
Oh, I saw that. I was like, what the hell happened to Pittsburgh? But I mean, it makes sense. AEW.
They just beat Pittsburgh. Let's go.
Oh yeah, true.
But no, yeah, that was hilarious.
It makes sense though.
It was like a funny little.
Tony Khan owns Jaguars.
Yeah. But it was a funny little thing I saw. That's why they all switching sides. But that was basically everything that happened as far as the important stuff.
Oh no, they had Jay White versus Jay Lethal. We didn't talk about that.
Jay White versus Jay Lethal? That?
Yeah, Jay White versus Jay Lethal was another Continental Classic match. And Jay White ended up picking up the win.
I watched it. I completely forget. That was a good match.
Yeah, too. Jay White ended up picking up the win.
Obviously, right decision.
Thank God. Yeah, he needed to win. So he's still in the tournament. It's great. Lethal's probably out because
I would like to see Jay Lethal do some funny little promos like he did when he was in TNA.
Yeah,
copying Ric Flair and everything. And Ric Flair is there.
Oh yeah! So my God!
Jay Lethal, they should do the same thing where he goes after Sting.
He does a
little rivalry, not like a thing. He has one match with Sting, but it's a little small build up, at least a 1 or 2.
Yeah,
and he starts doing the same thing with Ric Flair. That'd be hilarious.
Nah, they can recreate the woo thing.
Woo off.
The woo off. That was
they gotta do it. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah, I would love it.
Jay Lethal's hilarious.
Yeah, hopefully freaking Ric Flair doesn't have a heart attack when he does it.
Yeah.
But
I don't think you can even say more than 3 rules in a row.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, of course, that was basically it for AEW Dynamite. It was a great week of Dynamite. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into AEW Collision. All right, let's go ahead and get into our AEW Collision review. What do you think of AEW Collision?
It's getting better. That's all I can really say. It was actually decent. It was some really good matches on it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Because, obviously we said this already, but for a few months there, it was looking like Rampage 2.0. But it's been slowly getting better again.
Well, like I said earlier, it's
mostly this tournament.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Earlier, like I said, the tournament basically builds storylines. Yeah. So without the tournament, Collision will be buns. But because that's the tournament, it's really, really good. I'm enjoying it.
I mean, yeah, actually, to be honest, the one big match, there was only one big match that wasn't the tournament.
Yeah.
Everything else was tournament wise. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
We can talk about the one big match on Rampage, I guess.
Oh yeah. The one big match on Rampage was, of course, Bryan Danielson defeating Daniel Garcia. Of course, he gets another point. I think that's 6 points now. And of course, Daniel Garcia has 0 now. I'm pretty sure he hasn't won one.
I don't know. They're probably like bringing him down to maybe he's going to lead the group, and then we'll see what happens.
I'm hoping that's what happens.
He's a good talent. He's good.
He is. He just keeps doing the freaking dance.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Freaking dance! Oh my god. Of course, that's literally the only thing that really happened on Rampage. But let's get into freaking Collision. So on Collision, of course, we also had the Continental Classic Tournament where Eddie Kingston defeated Claudio Castagnoli.
This match was great.
Yeah, great match. Eddie Kingston's a beast.
It looked like Claudio was gonna win like 7 times.
Yeah,
it looked like this dude was gonna win. It was just back. They already have a rivalry. They don't like each other.
Yeah. Well, this was basically a rematch of like that freaking match they had for the ROH title.
Yeah.
Great match.
This was Eddie Kingston's first win in the tournament, so he desperately needed this win.
Let's go, Uncle Eddie.
But it was a great match.
Yeah, I love it. Claudio ended up losing, of course. It doesn't really show put any negativity
just
on him. Just a tournament victory for Eddie Kingston, which he definitely needed. After that, we had, of course, Kenny Omega versus Ethan Page. Ethan Page is an amazing shape.
This could have been, this is like a pay-per-view type match. It was really good.
Yeah, no, I loved it. Ethan Page is looking great. Yeah. I'm really happy he got in like fantastic shape. I think he's an amazing wrestler, and I think his promo shows are pretty good. I'm not saying they're the best, but I'm saying like he does have decent promos.
Yeah, he has time. He has time to build still.
Yeah, definitely.
But this match was incredible. Like just back and forth. Finally, in the end, he is the one winning angel.
Yeah, Kenny Omega. Yeah, Kenny Omega ended up hitting the one winning angel.
This was not a tournament match. This was just them building. They were building this up for a little bit too.
No, this is good though, because now they can start building Ethan Page up. Like Kenny Omega needed a win.
Kenny Omega still raised his hand. Yeah, fans give him a round of applause.
Well, I think this match was literally to give Kenny Omega a win, and then to give Ethan Page a little like build up to show like what he can do.
And so when Omega was leaving, Big Bill came out of nowhere from behind. I don't know why, and just attacked him.
Yeah, because he's big. Quick. I don't know why.
Yeah,
there's no reason why.
Let them lay down on the ramp. That's basically what happened. And then he just picked up his tag team title and left. I didn't even see Ricky Starks.
Well, is it because obviously isn't Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho going to face them for the tag titles?
Oh,
completely forgot about that.
That was because didn't they win the number one contender status a few weeks ago? And they
haven't done anything with it.
No promos.
I literally just remember that now.
At least
now
bring the tag team champs to do a promo. Like it makes no sense.
I don't know.
They're not even on TV.
Yeah. But yeah, Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho do have that number one contender match that they're going to have to face them for. So that probably basically makes the reason why Big Bill laid him out. Of course, other than that, we also had another Continental Classic match.
Main
event, which was Andrade El Idolo versus Bryan Danielson.
This was incredible. This match was great.
Yeah, Andrade got to showcase what he can do in the ring, and so did obviously Bryan Danielson. But everybody knows he's like the best
Bryan Danielson's top 3 wrestler in the world when healthy.
Yeah, no, for sure. Oh my God, this match was great. Andrade ended up actually picking up the win in a brutal match.
And the ending was surprising because usually you have them going back and forth and then something happens real quick at the end they pick up the win. It was like the last few minutes where Andrade just kind of dominated. What is that called? That DDT movie that's where he wraps the leg.
Oh, I forgot
the name of his move, but it's nice.
Yeah.
He did that. Well, first Bryan Danielson, he took off the eye, but he was bleeding from that eye.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
He was bloody from I don't know if
hopefully it's not like an actual injury again.
But they were checking him in the end, even Andrade. But
yeah,
Andrade did that. Andrade stomped on him a couple of times. Elbowed him a couple of times. It was just brutal.
Yeah. I'm happy that they're finally building up Andrade now that he has a freaking manager. I mean, that's what we said.
And I guess I thought Andrade was at first gonna be a heel, but it's kind of like a face because like he went to check on Brian Danielson after
Yeah.
looking worried. You had the Blackpool comeback come out like push him out the way, and he was like, "What the hell? I'm just trying to check on him."
No, I'm happy that they're finally building up Andrade because it's like we said, all he needed was a manager, and then they can build him up to be a top star and maybe even win a title.
Yeah.
Now that he has manager, they can
yeah.
do that exactly.
I don't even think he needed the manager, to be honest. It's just a little extra touch. To be honest, he could have had this match without that. No need a manager.
His best work in WWE was with Zelina Vega as his manager. That's what I'm saying. Like a manager, it's like great for him.
So speaking of his manager, we haven't seen Miro in a while. He's like showing up once every 2 weeks. I don't really like it.
Yeah,
they gotta build something for him too.
I want him to be on TV more, but like I said, I think that eventually what's going to happen is Andrade is going to end up losing because Miro is going to come in
in the finals.
Yeah, in the finals or something like that.
This was the Blue League then.
Yeah.
So is he going to be Moxley or Swerve versus Andrade? Probably.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking like as of now.
That'll
be a fire match.
Yeah, that's going to be a great match.
That's the perfect ending too.
Yeah. I still want Swerve to win.
I want Swerve to win. But then you can have Miro, so it doesn't look bad on Andrade. Miro was the one that made it happen.
Yeah. No, exactly. That'd be cool. But yeah, I think that's literally it for Collision.
I mean, we had they're building up also. They keep building up Wheeler Yuta versus Hook.
Yeah, they keep building
Wheeler Yuta has the ROH Strong Championship. And
because he beat Shibata for it a couple weeks ago.
And then Wheeler Yuta challenged him under FTW rules. So
okay.
I don't know when that. I don't know if that's next week, but I did see that.
Probably gonna be next week. But yeah,
they've been building for a few weeks now.
I'm looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be a good match.
Since Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta fought, or was it Orange Cassidy and Claudio?
Since
that, they've been building these two.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically it for AEW Collision. I know it's like a quick review, but there wasn't really much.
It for the week of wrestling. Really good week of wrestling.
Really good week of wrestling.
This time of year is kind of hard to put on a lot of good stuff because there's no pay-per-view all the way until we have World's End coming up.
World's End December 30th.
I was talking about WWE. There's not until Royal Rumble the end of January.
Yeah.
But it was still a good week.
Still a good week, yeah. The build-ups for World's End is looking pretty decent right now.
Yeah.
They still need to add some more matches.
I only know there's only like a few there. I mean, they got to build up that, like you said, the tag team title match. They haven't even done no build-up at all for that.
Yeah, no, that match is definitely going to happen at World's End. Of course, they're going to have I think the only thing I really know that's happening at World's End is the main event, which is
Riho versus
Tony Storm.
Tony Storm.
Yeah,
Julia Hart, looks like Julia Hart versus Abaddon.
Yeah, Abaddon.
They're probably building that.
Yeah.
Other than that, they're not building
MJF versus Samoa Joe obviously is going to happen. And hopefully we get to see who the freaking Max Man is before the end of the year. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, I think that's
possibly during the match.
Possibly, yeah. But yeah, of course, that was basically it for the week of wrestling. Of course, please like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate all the freaking love that we're getting.
We've been getting a little better with the views on our videos.
Oh, hell yeah. It's been great.
We gained some subscribers lately. Obviously, we still got a lot of work to do, but
yeah, no,
appreciate everything.
We're going to continue to improve, continue to get better. Of course, just follow us along for the ride.
We do have another episode coming up, actually.
Yeah, of course. Looking forward to
that.
But yeah, again, like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys so much. We really appreciate you. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you again next week with another update on, of course, the weekly news of wrestling.
Yep. Peace.
Yeah, peace.